your energy.
Oh, beautiful. Brianna Grace, thank you very much. What a perfect song for this occasion, of course. Thank you for that. Starting us off, we're here to talk about the 42nd annual Mission Fed Art Walk. It's happening this weekend, downtown San Diego. It is going to be such a beautiful event. I mean, look at all of this art, the music, all of this. So, Doug, thank you for joining us this morning, here to tell us all about it. What can we expect from this weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. We're excited to have everyone join us this weekend. We've got over 250 artists on display, as well as 4 stages of live music going all day long. We've got food. Obviously, it's Little Italy, so you've got lots of food, both the restaurants and the vendors as well. And we're just really excited. This is the biggest art festival in Southern California.
Amazing.
And we do it every year, 42nd, you said. And so we do it every year, and it's going to be a really fun party.
Wow, over 250 artists. That's
over
amazing.
250 artists.
So many artists coming out with so much talent to share with the world. And one of my favorite things that going to this yearly is you actually get to talk to the artists, get to know them, the meaning behind what they do. Tell us why that's so important.
Yeah, every artist has a unique story, and so that's one of my favorite parts, is just wandering around and talking with each artist and figuring out what their inspiration is and how they got into art and what really makes it tick for them. So I do that a lot. It's a great time.
Okay, to be a part of the largest art festival in Southern California, that's a big deal. We have a couple of our artists that are here today, so I'm going to walk on over to Andy. Hi, good morning to you, Andy. How are you doing?
Very good, yourself?
Thank you for coming out with your beautiful photography, right?
Pleasure to be here.
Oh, we're so glad. Tell me why you want to be part of the Art Walk, why it's so special for you.
Yeah, well, I think it was already mentioned, meeting customers or prospects or even just having the ability to talk about my art to somebody is always enjoyable for me. You know, it's always a bonus if you sell something.
Of course. Yeah, I'm going to step aside so Brad can show some of this. Describe, I know he's on this image right there. Tell us what that is. Where's it from?
That was taken in Carlsbad.
Nice.
It's, the reason I call this my San Diego kind of scene, it's got the sunset, it's got the tree there, the
surfer,
cypress tree, and the surfer came and stood there as well.
Of course.
Kind of a classic San Diego scene.
Beautiful San Diego. Why we love living here, right?
Yep, exactly.
These images too at the beach. Oh, how unique! The one with the chair. Where was that?
That's out at the Salton Sea. That's pretty
Salton
unique.
Sea,
I call that kind of whimsical kind of thing, right? It was just there on the beach.
That needed to be captured for sure. I love this. And then back there we have the lifeguard stand.
Cardiff by the sea.
Cardiff. Okay. These are so special because these are areas that we love, obviously, to visit, and then to have them captured with such vibrant colors. Tell us why you love to do what you do, this photography.
I don't know what it is. It's capturing the moment, you know, and actually capturing some scenes that you will never be able to get again, for example.
Right, like the stars. Wow.
Being out at 1 o'clock in the morning in Anza Borrego to capture the Milky Way lined up with an Ocotillo palm.
I love that.
It's just so peaceful being out there in nature and capturing this stuff.
I bet. And then you also have the coasters, of course. People need to get those. Useful for many reasons.
Yes.
And beautiful.
Some people don't use them as coasters. Some people actually just put them on display.
On display, okay.
Because
I love
everything's
it.
on metal as well.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it pops a little bit more and works really well in bathrooms and stuff because the moisture is not going to affect the
Perfect.
art.
Okay, very nice. Andy, thank you very much.
You.
We will see you at the Art Walk. I'm going to walk over now to Rebecca, our painter. Hello.
Hey.
Great to see you. Look at this work. Tell me about your style of artwork.
So I am an impressionist oil painter.
Okay.
And I am mostly known for my coastal seascapes as well as my animal portraits.
Oh.
And my inspiration comes from all over the world. I was born abroad and traveled a lot. And so I find that everybody has this sort of sense of nostalgia to nature from memories and places they visited. And so I love it when people can connect with my art around that.
I mean, the coastal seascapes for San Diego, that's our heart right there.
Absolutely,
right?
yes.
I love that. Why do you like this style with it's oil painting, right?
This is oil paint, and I love impressionism and a little bit of abstract elements because it just has a lot of texture and it really creates that sense of movement, and you can appreciate the subject while also being able to love the texture and the abstract or the impressionism that comes with it.
It like comes out at you and you can just stare at it for hours.
And it's so fun to make. I actually have a gift for you.
You do?
You're
What is
gonna you're gonna help me do
Oh, no
one
way.
little
Are you sure? I
yeah,
don't
just
wanna
like
mess
this.
anything up.
Not at all. That's
Okay.
that's the fun part. So
How do we do this?
grab a little bit of paint like that, nice
Okay.
and thick, real thick like that. There you
we
go.
go.
Oh, I
Nice
love that.
and
You're so
thick.
great.
Okay,
so if you
sure.
wanna stand on that side.
Oh, okay.
and then just take a piece. I'm gonna let you do right here. So I want you to go like that.
Okay.
Just
I'm
look
scared.
at that,
I don't
and then
wanna
go.
ruin your
You can't ruin it. You
So
can't
from
ruin
here,
it.
we just swoosh
This
it
is a
across.
joint. There you go. There you go. Perfect. I love
Yes?
it.
Are you
and then,
sure?
Yes, and then I will work with that and make that
Okay,
beautiful.
very
But now
nice.
this is a joint painting
I
between us.
love that. I left a mark on your painting.
You did. You did. This is our painting together.
That's special. Oh, Rebecca, thank you for that. That's awesome. So one more time, if we could get all the details of the art walk, please, to tell us when we need to come out this weekend.
Yeah, it is Saturday and Sunday this weekend. Saturday it starts at 11 o'clock, ends at 6, and Sunday is at 10 o'clock and it ends at 6.
Okay.
And it's free. That's the
Okay.
most important
Yes.
thing. Mission Fed really supports arts, and we want to make sure everyone comes out because it's a free event.
Amazing. Thank you very much. And thank you to our musician, Brianna. That was beautiful.